What was my plan? I wanted to make an emotional trailer for a drama, one that made you question the world around you. I wanted to show how different people deal with grief. Some people didn't know how it would work, some believed you should know everything before you marry someone. That's not what I was going for. I mean, everyone has secrets. Secrets don't necessarily mean something bad. The base I was going for was the letters contained everything he couldn't say to her, things he was scared to say because really, everyone has insecurities. At the beginning of my trailer, I started off with a short narration from my main character. At the same time, the music starts slowly. Vocals are also quiet, but after the narration, the music gets louder. My first shot is of the family. I used the lighting effect to make a spotlight appear on each of their faces. I had a spotlight appear on her husband's face and then disappear to black, as a way to signify he died. I then had the screen fade to black and changed to my production logo. I did many trials with my production logo and have many different versions. My final version is simple. It is an effect put on a normal video, and I make it black and white, and the words put below it, a slightly slanted effect. The next shot is actually a photo and not a video. I like this because they show the bears given to her by her husband. The next image is close to the centered bear, on the heart that says, "My amazing wife, love you." The next shot I matched up to the narrative. The narrative is taken by Cancer. I made it so as she says those words, she looks down, as if to show she is sad, defeated, or resigned. After that is my first title. I made it so the words slowly get closer to the screen. I've seen this effect used before in the trailer My Sister's Keeper, and I like how it looked. After that, I had a quick shot of a picture frame that has friends written across it, that leads into the next shot of my two characters sitting together talking. I had one of the characters get dull to show how she is falling into her depression, and while her friend gets brighter to show how she is trying to help her, and she cares about her. The next shot is an extreme close-up that shows my main character crying. The next shot is a side shot of my character. The light is dull, similar to candlelight. She is staring into nothing. After that is my shot where it is close to the photo on the wall and zooms out. I like this shot because it is simple, yet it works with my song choice. The next three shots were in a way a mistake. The first shot is my main character crying, looking into the photo. Then there's a shot of her walking out of the room, and then another shot of her crying, wiping her eyes. This was a mistake because I originally put the walking photo there as I was going to move them around a bit, but I ended up liking how it looked. The shot after that is where she finds the box and looks for the letters. One of the shots went a bit shaky, so if I was able to, I would have done that shot again. At this point, the music picks up, and the next shots are the ones at the park where they are walking around, smiling and laughing. Photos that are faded around the edges, they took me a while to get right, and I have multiple effects layered on them. For my trailer, I wanted to make it move. I wanted a lot of panning shots that showed different angles. I wanted to make it like you were there. You saw every angle, every emotion. That was difficult in a confined space. I have to say my favourite part is at the end of my trailer, where the music picks up and it has my main character and her children walking around outside. What am I proudest of? I like how it went together with the music and how it flowed. There was also a lot of walking shots, which I quite liked. Another part I liked would be the titles in between. I like how they worked with the music and how they looked with the backgrounds. I decided on the pink background since my target audience are females. My trailer is about a delicate topic, and baby pink is typically seen as a delicate colour. My trailer contains a lot of subtle symbolism, which I hope people pick up on. My trailer is called Red Carnations. Light red carnations symbolise admiration, while dark red show deep love and affection. In France, carnations are a typical funeral flower, and can be classified as funeral flowers. I like the effects I used. There are two effects in particular I used a lot. These effects are lighting effect and Gaussian blur. The Gaussian blur allows you to change the focus of a video or photo and make it blurrier. You can also create a mask, which is what I did. The mask I used is called Eclipse, which is the circular one. By creating a mask and inverting it, I could blur everything that was outside the circle. And by using the featherer, I could kind of smooth out the edges. With the lighting effect, you could brighten or dull videos or photos. This helped me because some lightings didn't go well for my filming. What I didn't like about my work, what didn't go to plan. I didn't like some of my shots. Some of the angles didn't look right to me. I wish I'd done the angles differently. An example of this one shot, of my film I wish I had done, as it's a high angle from the front rather than from the side. I think the lighting needed improvement as well. The light I used for my main filming wasn't very bright, so I wish I had used a brighter light, so I have more control of the lighting where I can make it brighter or dimmer. What would I have done differently? What do you think has been successful? I would have edited my work differently. Some shots are at angles I don't like, but overall I think the pace of my video works out well, namely the middle as the music changes. I feel if I were to make another trailer, I would have a better grasp of what effects, transitions and angles to use, as well as what order to put them in. As part of my research, I looked into 5 trailers. These trailers are P.S. I Love You, Letters to Juliet, Theory of Everything, My Sister's Keeper, and My Beautiful Fantastic. In comparison to these trailers, my trailer has some similarities. As I previously said, I was inspired to have my titles get closer to the screen by My Sister's Keeper, but there they did it as the main title where it appears. Theirs didn't last as long as mine did. I added this effect as it makes the title more interesting. Instead of stationary words, they move.